Welcome! A little loud. But hi, everybody. Pulling up my Twitch stream manager. Because we are live on both Twitch and YouTube. And we are here. I'm going to pop an energy drink. We got done with work early today. Did some grocery shopping. Not sponsored. And now we're just going to get into it, man. I'm going to hunt this shiny down. Most of these encounters have been done on stream. Those of you who have seen them. So we're getting back to this hunt. We're gonna knock it out. I'm feeling good about it today. Welcome to those on YouTube and Twitch. Those of you who are, well, you can all see it, I guess. I'm a little silly for that one. But you can all see it on my screen. We are live on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch, we are an affiliate over there, so I will do a little shameless plug and say if you've got a Twitch Prime that you're not using, you know, we accept all forms of Twitch love. But that's not what I'm here for anyway. I'm here for this shiny Terrakion that we're getting today. I wish I had a capture card in my other DS because I would totally double hunt. I just do not have another capture card. And they aren't necessarily the cheapest thing. By the way, they're not the worst, honestly. It could be a lot worse. But for a guy who makes no money streaming, the fact that I even have one 3DS capture card is already kind of like busted. I got it when I was very young. And by that, I mean more than 10 years ago. Oh my gosh. I had to think about it. I got it when I was 13, I think, if I remember correctly. It was a Christmas gift. We sent in the 3DS, did everything. It's crazy. That hit did not go through, but we are on number 318. How does making money streaming actually work? So I make very, 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 very little money. And technically, I have not seen any of the money I've made. Because on both YouTube... Well, actually, I don't know what YouTube's threshold is. But on Twitch, I believe you have to get $100 before they pay out. And I've gotten a few subscriptions here and there. So like I'm somewhere in like the 30-40 range, I think, between like random subscriptions and stuff like that. But that, and you get money from ad revenue. YouTube's ad money is a lot better than Twitch's, which is why I multi-stream. I don't actually have ads on my YouTube yet. Because you have to have over 4,000 watch hours, so people watching your videos for over 3,000 or 4,000. Well, it's both actually. There's two tiers to it, but that's not really. Oh, I didn't hit reset on that. So yeah, basically right now I make 0 money. Technically, anyway. Once I mean, I am adding towards that threshold for Twitch. But YouTube, I make $0.0000. But that's why I stream, because YouTube in particular, I did not mean to hit that twice. People have to consume your content, whether that be videos or streaming, for 3,000 hours to reach the first tier of monetization, and then 4,000 to hit the next. And that has to be within a 1-year period. So part of why I haven't hit that has to do with the fact that I've done it so inconsistently. Yeah, I bet if you totaled all my watch hours, it would equal over those numbers. But it has to be within the last calendar year. So every day, hours drop off from last year at this day, and then hours also get added on from anything that's happening. So until really I stay consistent with it, I won't see a dime. Or just have like one video that does really well or something, but also important to note that shorts don't factor into that. Like YouTube shorts, they do not play a role in any of those watch hours or views. Because I've had some shorts that do really well, and shorts are actually good for finding new people. I get a lot of subscribers when I do when a short does well. But actual watch hours don't. That towards that 4,000 count. Shorts don't. One, they don't equal a lot of watch hours anyway, unless you're getting a bunch. But they don't count towards it for YouTube in the first place. So that's the cipher of monetization. All of that is to say, I make no money from doing this. I do it for the love of the game. Little 5-minute rant, just to say, nah, I ain't got motion like that. But good to see ya, by the way. Hi. I don't think we haven't spoke since the wedding, and I have a distinct memory of the last time I saw you at my wedding, where I was just like hammered. So that I wasn't that far gone, I remember, but yes it was. And that we were indeed. You know what? I didn't shamelessly plug my stream in any random Discords. And by that I mean my own community Discord. Was this one shiny? I wasn't looking. No. So I'm going to spend 2 to 3 hours looking for a Pokemon that has a different color than other ones. Because You would have asked me exactly what I thought I would be doing during my downtime as an adult. I think this would have made the list, honestly, but... Might have had a less fun approach back then, too. Maybe my approach wasn't as... My sound just stopped. Hello? My headphones just stopped. Oh. No, they didn't. The sun is shining on me. I didn't actually look. Okay. In the sky. Yo, top fans, I2EPP. Caleb, what's good? My shameless lost and found promo. You weren't on yesterday, but I joined the Deadlock Renaissance last night. Hey, it's medicine research. Bro, my numbers got into too many. How'd I play? It was okay. It wasn't my greatest showing. I really like the auto queuing of builds that they added. I found that made it a lot easier to not think about things so much. Without you, there's nothing for me to do. Every time this song comes on, I'm pause. I enjoy this song. Is what that's where I was going with that. Everything's so clear. Yoshi, what's good? Good to see ya. Welcome on in. I'm gonna get this Terrakion today. That's what we're doing. Up your day. One of these times. I mean, I've only encountered it 332 times already. Ha ha ha. And forget about the rain. This is all working towards a shiny living dex where I think someday I'll have structure to how hey, so back. Second stream in a couple of days. I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow, probably in the morning. Friday, it's looking good too. Saturday's a little dependent on some factors. I've got some plans. Otherwise, Sunday. Sunday's football, though. Depends. But either way, yeah, we are up. Planning on making this a priority. Because I'm tired of kind of coming back, coming out, coming in, coming out. I'm just tired of it. I'm like, why don't I just do it? It's kind of how I'm thinking about it. In my own head. And the consistency often gets rewarded in just about anything. Any factor of life, so. I'm proud of you, man. Let's go. Thank you, Yoshi. Come on. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I actually, too, those of you who might have caught or even seen the VOD from my platinum stream the other day. I have been running around in the same grass patch, training my criminally underleveled team. I started watching when I was 16. Now I'm turning 20 next week. Wow. Dang. Making me feel like Unk. I am Unk. That's the worst part. I'm like... I have a couple of different friend groups, and I think I'm the oldest in all of them. So I'm like perpetual Unk. And none of them in a weird way. Hlunk. But like... all of, like, even, like, the friends that I had from, or have not had, from, like, my class, like, my graduating class, I think I'm the oldest of all of them, too, if I'm, like, thinking correctly. And I don't have a friend, actually, I have one friend who is 1 month older than me, and he does not live anywhere near me. So besides that one friend, I am Unk. Actually, to my a couple of my nephews have called me Unk a couple of times. I'm like, dang. No, I think it's hilarious when they do that, actually. I kind of love it. But it is like, yeah, well, one, I am literally their uncle. But, you know, I also feel myself getting older. But that's okay. That's okay, too. Because, you want to know what comes with getting older? Tonight is a wine night. My wife and I. Yes, that is very true. We've been up and doing great stuff. I'm hoping, I'm hoping, if I'm being transparent, I'm hoping my streaming is my next like endeavor of worthiness. Griffin, what's good? We're up. This is a good time frame. Catching all the feeds at the right time. Well, we've reset 342 times. Thankfully, 342 times. Not today. We started around 313 for this stream, so we've only been here for 15 minutes or so actually hunting this thing. So, if I get it on this one right now, I'll scream, but it never works. Never. You know, I have an issue, by the way. Every time I'm like addressing chat, my instinct is to look this way because this is where I have my chat. But really, like, it should be the camera. Am I scrubbed? Am I chopped? Chuz? I look like I just went on a run. I did not. I might go on a run after this, though. But that won't be for another couple of hours. I put my camera above the monitor with chat. You're a smart man. Smarter than I am. I should do that. I can't do that now because this camera, everything is wired in. And I cable managed everything the other day. And, what was I gonna say with that? Oh, it's not very flexible. So I will have to mess with camera angles another more different day. I do think that would be a cool camera angle too, instead of straight on. I do kind of like it straight on sometimes. You know what that means? I just need to buy another camera. I think I just need to buy another one. Have the... No, I already... So switching to full body each day. Yeah, Yoshi, I've been thinking about doing something like that. I've been... I don't know, I just switched to upper, lower, push-pull leg 5 days a week. I haven't been... I mean, I've been consistent compared to, you know, what the average person does, but I haven't been my level of consistent. Mostly because, like, dang, I'm tired. I've been counting calories. I've been in a deficit. Like, it's just, it's a lot. So I finally, with that switch, I took my training volume down. I'm still aiming for 5 days a week, but I took, like, the amount of sets I'm doing down per exercise. Oh yeah, Jeff Nippert is how I, like, got into the gym. That's my goat. That is the GOAT. I actually almost, besides like a few, I don't watch a lot of gym content, but every Jeff Nippert video is an instant click. No hesitation. Skybox, welcome in. How are you doing today? I love that LeChonk emoji. Those of you who are confused, I don't have the chat showing on screen. Where was I going with that? Oh, I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, as you can kind of see with the layout. So if I respond to a chat, you're like, no one said anything. That's why. Normally I'd have chat on screen, but in this layout, I just didn't make room for it really. SOS battling Zora. Ooh. I love that. That's such a good shiny too. I've never done an SOS shiny hunt. I need to get like the infrastructure in place to do that. I was like, is he making up chatters? Yeah, that's, you know, especially if like the stream has a low, like if no one's chatting, I just start making up chatters. I could probably quickly, hold on, I have a chat box. Ah. Now we gotta move this chuzz. You know what? Actually, he can go down by the bottom because no one's really watching the... That looks weird. No, once there's chat, it doesn't look weird. No one's really watching the bottom anyway. But I'm gonna apply an opacity filter, I think. I don't know where that is. Can I... Got a shiny Masuda Brim 2 days ago, then my puppy ate a mushroom yesterday and I had to be rushed to the vet. So I felt I had to name that rhythm Vet Rush. You know what? I agree. I think you did have to do that. That looks fine. I'm trying to look at Terrakion. Making sure it's not too crowded down there. It's not perfect. I could rearrange things later, but that's enough of a chat box that it shows what we've got going on. So y'all don't think I'm making people up. That is not a shiny. Is that a Spotify? The song box. Yes! I'm so glad someone pointed it out. The song box, it was just a GitHub project someone had. and you just open a. It's literally a command prompt, and then you open Spotify on your computer, and you know, it's just grabbing that song. I don't know how it works. I haven't like dug into it, but it was so cool when I got it working in the scrolling text and everything. Ever be a memorable shiny? Yes, shinies with stories are the best ones. I have a Pokemon Go shiny that I got on the way to take my first COVID test when that was all happening, and that I named it SARS because it was like SARS COVID 2019 or whatever. So I still have that. Yes. I would post my streaming playlist, but I'd need to make a new Spotify account if I did that. Because I've got my personal one, which isn't a big deal because it's just Spotify. But I like I'm friends with like all my actual real life friends, family, close family. And that's like as much as I think most people wouldn't care because it's just Spotify at the end of the day. It's like one of those things where it's like probably better to just be cautious rather than presumptuous. But my Spotify playlist, I'm skipping this one because it's 34 seconds. How did this make the playlist? Is mostly the consoles. If it's Breloom is really good. I didn't even think about that. You can use the shiny for shiny hunting. That's peak. My hair is not doing it today. Ugh. I need to stop running my hands through it. But that's... Crash out! That's how I'm feeling. I'm actually feeling like this Terrakion's gonna have red horns and like teal sides with like a... Ooh, no. I don't know if I'll ever buzz cut because I love my luscious locks. You know who did buzz cut though? That specifically you would know, Yoshi, is Poltrock. Just recently buzzed cut. Got himself a buzz cut. False Life Sword, Poison Heal, Toxic Orb, basically infinite health. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, and I mean, you know, Poltrock, he had hecka hair for, you know, family-friendly terms. Yeah, he did. He had very long hair a lot of time. He put it either in like a ponytail or like he'd wear it like just like out and about. Now it's all buzzed. So have his French stash. No, thank the Lord. I think he's watching this too. If you're watching this, Strobe, I should have like punched you for that. I'm gonna get a text that's gonna say it's gonna say something crazy. No, it wasn't that bad, but I mean I should have bullied him. Like, as a friend. I think he is tuned in. We were actually on the phone before this talking about Pokemon. So, just know, for the French stash, I should have. The buzz cut actually, like, even if he's not watching this, the buzz cut actually looks really good. I didn't think it would because he's always had curly hair. And... Yo. That's so good. Oh, jeez. I need to turn... haven't got a haircut since 2019? Not even like a trim? No, I assume that would count. Dang. Dude, you gotta get a low taper. Just out of the blue. There he makes an appearance. See, I told you he was in here. That it was. I see those thumbnails sometimes, not all the time, but if I ever end up on your channel page, I see those thumbnails and I just giggle because it was funny. That's so good. Oh, that's electric. Give me a shiny. No. Guys, I thought about buying the new Donkey Kong game for stream. It's mostly because I want to play the new Donkey Kong game. But I feel like I've lost the window where like I'm not in on like the new game hype. So then I'm buying a $70 game just to stream where I don't make money. Boy from Belgium 99, where are you from? No, good to see you. Welcome in. Favorite fruit? What is your favorite fruit that you dislike, if I may ask? You may always ask. I love answering random question. Fruit, so I'll take that as both ways. Favorite fruit, raspberries. That's my goat. Raspberries are my goat. Least favorite fruit would probably be one of the like weirder melon variations. It's not cantaloupe. I don't mind cantaloupe, but it's like one of those for sure. Because I pretty much like every fruit, I think. But I think if I had to pick one, it'd be one of those like weird melon variations that is not watermelon, because I like watermelon. Currently also hunting Terrakion, but only did 100 so far. Streak of 13 shiny legendary in 13 days. Yo, you know what? Boy from Belgium, having you in my chat, this is a good luck charm. That's what this is. I'm feeling something. None of those answers. Okay, what's your favorite fruit that you dislike? Oh, okay, so you're saying, I thought you just did a typo. You actually meant to say, out of fruits I dislike, what is my favorite? Dislike. I need like a list of fruits. Fruits list. Give me just a picture. Banana, grapes, orange, watermelon. I'm not gonna get too niche with you. I'm not gonna get too like, because obviously I could say some exotic fruit that I've never had before and like good enough to not hate it, but not so good that you like it. I think in practice it would be the plum. I don't hate plums. I don't like coconut, and apparently, according to this, coconut falls under fruit, which I guess, makes sense, I guess. I just never really, I don't associate it with fruit. I think it'd be the plum. Not a huge plum guy. I like pears. Peaches. I love peaches. I got my peaches out in dislike apples. I would say lemon. I like the ice and in certain drinks I wouldn't eat. Oh, lemon's not bad. This Song of Healing remix is going crazy in my ear right now. Favorite fruit is banana based. My favorite... Oh, wait, I already said that. I was just ready to yap. I'm just a... Best pre-workout. Now you're onto something. I should have got some... I literally went shopping today. I walked by the bananas and I said, I'm going to grab those, but I didn't want the organic ones. Because I don't really care. So I was just going to get regular bananas. You know, dragon fruit might be the best answer. Every time I see, like... And this is more for the flavor. I don't really consume regular dragon fruit. But, like, the actual, like, flavoring... I feel like every time I'm like, oh, look at this dragon fruit variant of this, you know, candy, soda, whatever you see, this drink, whatever. I'm like, that looks tasty and good. And then I have it and I'm like, I don't really like dragon. Went to Asia though, it tastes very bland. Yeah, I just didn't. You know, for the name dragon fruit, it's really a letdown. Like, I feel like that's such a powerful name. Are you kidding me? Where do I go shopping? I am a avid preacher of the Aldi into Walmart combo. Get everything and anything that you can get at Aldi first, and then the things that you can't find at an Aldi, you get at Walmart. For the big money, bing bang saving. I was just there. You're there right now. I was there, probably would have been like 1 o'clock. Y'all got Liddy? Is that little? I've never heard of that. If that's actually, unless that's a typo. I work on the cars. Oh, I only went to grocery today. I was remaining frugal. Because every time I let myself wander down, I walk past the Nintendo section and I'm like, eee, what if I bought a new controller I don't need? Aldi's twin brother. Aldi is goated. Every time I put someone on Aldi, which I'm not really someone, I don't like to say, oh, I put you on that. And I don't say that to people. But anytime I've told someone who hasn't gone to Aldi about Aldi, it's like revolutionary. I'm like, yeah, you see how like this fruit is like $2 less? Just goated stuff. Insane bakery. Oh, our Aldi doesn't really have good bakery stuff, but we're small town. You know, it's not. I would guarantee it, yeah. You know, speaking of bakery and Walmart and all these stores, I was actually thinking today, Walmart used to make donuts. They still do. The Walmart bakery used to make triangle donuts. They were cream filled. They were in a triangle. This probably would have been like 15 years ago, which is crazy to say that what, 15 years ago I was 10. Gross. But they used to have these donuts in a triangle, and they were the best donut I've ever had in my life. I will never forget Walmart triangle donuts. And they've been gone for like 8 years now. It is the tragedy among my largest. Random question: if you could live in any Pokemon city, ooh, you could say on a per region basis. Ooh, I'm gonna whiff 1,000 pronunciations. Amelia, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Any Pokemon city. No, not Pokemon Bird. Floroma Town for Sinnoh. Just to throw that would be like pick number 1 probably. I think that would be so cool. Nice to meet you too. Welcome in. We are making, I'd say, steady progress, but it, you know, the hunt. Feel like making progress on a shiny hunt really just means throwing your head at a wall and keep it on going. How long have I been streaming on YouTube? I mean, consistently, like, never. I've had the channel for multiple years. Due for town. Oh, good pick. I'm looking at just the list of towns to run my mind. Eptopismal. Jordan 6'7". Is that? Thank you for the follow. Is that like the? I really sound old. Oh my god. Is that like 6'7"? Is that what that's for? You're playing Pokemon Ultra Sun? Now, welcome to the club. Are you playing for the first time? Or are you, is this a repeat play for you? Very slept on games, by the way. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Not 6'7". You've completed the game. Okay, sweet. So not. I had to recomplete this game to get this file where it is. To like be able to hunt and everything. And I forgot how fun this game is. Like, to play through. Like, even the post-game stuff with Team Rocket. Just some really cool stuff. And Terrakion really does not want to shine for me today. I don't think he believes in the shine. But you know, that's okay. It's really not. I want this. Please give shiny. I need a new tactic, people. I need a new, like, you know, I've tried the Shine for Me song. I've tried like predicting which one it's gonna be. Nothing. 388. That's a good number to be shiny, I think. I would pick that number personally. If it were me, like, that one didn't work either. I gotta be doing something. I feel like every shiny reaction I've ever had, and I need to dip. Thanks for making my day that bit much more better, Yoshi. Oh man. Hey man, always so good to see you. I will be live so much more frequently. I am making it a priority. And when I make something, I like lisped there out of nowhere. When I make something a priority, it happens. That's how I do things. So I will see you around. It's always good to see you. I appreciate it. Caught a Mewtwo. Hey. Yeah, I assume in the wormholes. I'd love to hunt a shiny Mewtwo. Get that green. Ooh. Speaking of shinies and legendaries and things like that, I would really think I would like one right about now. That'd be criminal if Yoshi left and then we immediately got the shiny. But 391 is a pretty good number. Terrakion doesn't think 300s are very good, I don't think. I think that's what I'm realizing. You also have Guzzlord. Now that's dope too. Are you gonna like complete the Pokedex or anything like that? And try and get all of them? That's a daunting task. Especially when this Terrakion does not want to shop for me. No, it's okay. Technically, I'm never guaranteed a shiny, but statistically, that would be crazy. Tomorrow's stream, we might have to play some Scarlet Violet. I'm not close to ending, but I'm just always thinking a little ahead while being in the moment. There's a mass outbreak I haven't hunted yet for a good amount of mons with a shiny boost, so gotta make sure I get the easy shinies while I can get them. Not always a shiny boosted hunt around. And don't forget, those of you who are shiny living dexing, was that the verb? Would that be the verb for that? With myself and others. Don't forget that the legendary ruin, or the ancient ruin legendaries, are available as shinies, and I think right now it's Chin Pao can be got on the mystery gift. Don't forget to hop in there, do that. Do you want to know my team? Absolutely, hit me. Hit me with it. Oh, this is a good one, isn't it? Oh, it's a 6-minute song. I think this one gets a little loud for me. Shout out to the Count Souls. They have like exactly the vibe I'm looking for. I've said I need to redo my streaming playlist for like a year. But a lot of the time it just hits right, so I don't know. Umbreon, Dragonite, Incineroar, Xurkitree. Oh, that's sweet. That's a sweet one. I actually hunted a shiny Poipole. I didn't get it on camera though. I was angry. Angry is a good word. It took forever too. You could ask my wife the amount of times I'd just be like, we'd be like watching a movie or something, and I'd be like, oh, perfect. Click, 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 click. She knows all about my shiny Poipole adventure. 4 hundo and no shiny to boot. Is that how that phrase is used? Did I do that correctly? I don't know that I did. I don't think it matters. I think after the stream, I'm gonna go for a nice run. I've been drinking this energy drink, not sponsored, and I don't really want to promote energy drinks that much. You know, maybe one day I'll get a sponsor and then I'll be, oh, get my. But until that day comes, I actually have really enjoyed these ghost energy drinks though. But that being said, I don't really like to promote energy drinks. Because I don't actually drink these regularly. Very little. Is this authentic or emulated? Hey, this is authentic. I got my oldest, I probably had this 3DS since I was like 13 and I'm 25 now. And it's got a capture card mod in. That's what you're seeing here. We're plugged in because the battery is so bad that it lasts about an hour. But when I stream, I plug it in. So I had to send in, it's like a guy online, I think it's like 3dscapture.org or something. Don't quote me on that. And you pay him and then you ship your 3DS to him. He mods it with this capture card mod. And then all you have to do is install the software, plug in the cable here into your computer that you're streaming from, and then it transmits the video and audio. So, I mean, right now I'm not transmitting the audio because I've got the music going because we're shiny hunting. The audio's not really that interesting. But yeah, it's actually pretty sweet. And I think he does it for like all DS types. I actually have another larger DS. This is what I normally play on. I don't have it modded. I was playing Platinum, as you can see. Getting close to beating Ultra Moon. Isn't it fun? I played it. I played this file to get it to the point where I could shiny hunt. Like probably early or maybe like late last year, and I just really forgot how fun Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were. Like the dialogue can get a little long at times, I feel like. It's very long. But I did find once I kind of like let myself be in the moment, because I always find it funny. Ooh, dang! You ordered 4. What's coming in? What's on the docket? Because yeah, no, I was gonna say when I play a Pokemon game, I'm trying to skip every battle. I'm trying to, all these different things to like get the game done. But then I'm like, why? It's a weird like every time I do it, and then every time I'm like, isn't that the point of the video game? Is to do those things? But it's just a weird thing with my head, I guess. Soul Silver Black 2 or Black White 2 and Diamond. Goated. Playing all the good ones. That's what he's doing. That is fun. I have the shiny charm glitch to perform on this copy of Platinum that I've been playing. So I've been getting the extra dopamine of just like shiny everything. I need to find someone to set it up for me because that guy's been... Oh no! The 3DS capture guy? He's done? Capture board. Order here. Oh, he's international now. Are you still doing this? Yes. No, he's in service according to his website, but that could be outdated. So I trust that you looked into it more than I would have had to because I have a card. This save file can't be accessed. Oh. Huh. That sucks. I wonder what causes that in a DS game, because it's not like there's batteries. I have a copy of Emerald where like I can't like grow berries or anything like that because a few different ways people fix it. Okay, so there's a way around it. Yeah, that stuff scares me sometimes too, though. Like even just switching a battery out of a cartridge, I'm like, don't break this. This is $100, you know. Like it doesn't even show, huh? That's crazy. Speaking of Emerald, I've been thinking of doing the shiny Mew hunt. But I don't actually remember if I have to or not, so that's what I wanted to check. That's why I thought of it. I might have a shiny Mew from like Pokemon Go in the living decks. I might not. I have to check because the Japanese only. Yes, so you like to legitimately do it is darn near impossible now. Because it was a distribution item, but if you just get the item in your game, you can still, like, you still have to hunt for the shiny if you can get to the spot. So I figured that might be a fun one to do sometime. I have an Android. I have a... Is it the Analog Pocket? Yes, the Analog Pocket. I have one of those, so I would be able to stream on my genuine copy if I can get the item onto my genuine copy somehow. I figure it's possible. I just haven't looked into it. So 3DS Capture Guy might be here still. And he does new 3DS XL installs. If this streaming thing goes well. All I'm saying. If the streaming goes, it makes it worth my dollar. That might be a fun endeavor. Get another capture board. We can do double hunts. I'm 11. I have every game. I did not know that at all. Is it like a RPG or something? I still have my TSI XL. Oh, that's sweet. That is sweet. It sounds kind of like an RPG. I didn't see if this was shiny or not. Okay, no. I found one of my original DSIs. Actually, no, it was my original. After having it missing, it was missing for like 8 years. Which for me is weird. I like keep track of my Nintendo stuff. You play it's a football RPG? That sounds dope. Football season starts tomorrow. By the way, my American friends, I can't guarantee everybody here is, but that starts tomorrow. I gotta swap my fantasy lineups. Okay, he stopped doing the regular 3DS. Go Commanders. Hey, you guys had a good season. Kind of came out to impress. Instructions are here. Does the self-install involve any soldering? Because I could probably do it. Soldering iron with a fine point. Oh, I can't solder. I don't want to mess with that. Never mind. I'm sending it to him. I like college football more. I hear that a lot. I don't actually follow college football. It helps that I didn't go to a college with a sports team or like anything relevant. So like I never was into like my own school or anything like that, because I know a lot of people follow that way, or that's how they like get introduced into it. So I never really just got introduced and grew up in the NFL circuit. My team is sitting very pretty right now because my team just received Micah Parsons. For those who know. We are a very happy camper, yes. Ironically, my drink is green and gold. Kinda. No, close enough. Yeah, I got that news on my phone and I screamed. Not literally, but I was playing pickleball, which makes me feel even older than I already do. Nothing will humble you more like pickleball. Especially if you play with someone who's like even moderately good. And I'm like decently athletic. Like I pick up casual sports pretty quickly. But you play pickleball with someone who knows what they're doing and you just like, oh. I stink at this. On the moon, altar right. Honestly, too, one of the things about this game, bringing up the altar, that I have the most fun with is doing those ultra wormhole rides, and then just like getting to a legendary and like the excitement of like, what am I gonna hunt next? Hasn't happened in 423 resets, by the way, which is crazy actually for this game. I feel like the shiny odds. I have shiny charm. Like I feel like the odds are just better than that most of the time. But and I've had a few shinies through this way that I've already had better luck with. So like this is definitely my worst ultra wormhole hunt. Not to say this is particularly terrible, but I just had better luck with other hunts already. I think I hit that twice. Okay, this is 425. The next one will be 426. Also, I am redding so easily. My skin is so white. I think that's just because I was like itching. It's not even like a. Did I get shiny Rayquaza? I don't know if I did. I know I didn't in this. I thought there was a Rayquaza event recently. August 3rd, 20. Oh, there was a raid day. No, but I feel like I heard about there was like some Rayquaza event for shiny Rayquaza. So far in the wormholes, I've gotten shiny Thundurus. Was it Thundurus? Yes. And then shiny Entei. That was a cool one. I have those two on this file. Because I also have Ultra Sun. But I can't hunt on that one until I complete the Pokedex on that, which is about done because I've traded with this game. But I have to get another shiny Poipole to complete my dex. I already got one, and that's how this file is able to hunt. Because I need it for my living dex. And I need 2 for my living dex, to be specific. So that sucks. Because shiny Poipole is full odds. It's not just a reset hunt either. You know, you have to mash through a bunch of dialogue. You can't just, like, walk forward. So that hunt is a little stinky. I can't lie. But, I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get shiny Terrakion, is what the crowd said. Yay! Yeah! No! That's not it! I should react like that to every single one that is not shiny. Darn! I thought it was going to be this one for sure. Might be a little overboard. You know, shiny hunting is weird because you see so many of the same mon, and then I don't like how this shirt looks on me. Sorry, I was got caught in a trance. You see so many of the same mon, that number goes higher and higher, and then all of a sudden it's over. Like it's such a weird progression because there's no progression. You know, you're just shooting your shot. Steph Curry from downtown every single time until it lands. It's not like, and it's not like something like, oh, I'm getting closer. You know, like the only thing you're getting closer to is like more misery because you're like aware of the fact that you're over the odds. That you're statistically an outlier in a negative way. I don't actually know what the odds for the wormhole hunts are, and I don't know if I want to know. If someone tells me, that's fine. But I don't know if I'm not going to seek that information. Because I think not knowing serves my brain better if this hunt continues to go or future hunts after we get this one today. Because that's what we're doing. manifesting. Yeah. I got this fancy hand sanitizer that I've been really excited about. It's so girl coded, but I'm married. I can do that. And it smells so good. It's stupid expensive. Don't buy it. It smells so good. See, that's what I like to hear. The odds are 1 and 2. 1 out of 2. Half. 50-50. I either find a shiny or I don't. That's the mindset I need. A 50% chance. And I am rolling tails 436 times to be 437 times. That's the mindset we're rolling with. Perfect. Da 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 da. I'm gonna write down a video idea I just had before I forget it. Sweet. Didn't want to forget. By the way, subscribe to the YouTube if you're not. I stream to both. But I also will occasionally upload videos, and if I'm streaming more, that's probably a thing that will happen more, so keep an eye out. I've got a nice list of ideas that I just haven't executed. So I'm hoping with a return to streaming more actively, I will kind of be integrated in this space a little more and have some more good ideas as well. Just whacked my mic. I'm sorry if that made a noise. 440 is the magic number right now. Do we think we're gonna hit 500? Should I do a little poll? Polls are fun. My screen is so small because I'm splitting between the two chats. I don't want to clip my best moments. How do I do fun things in chat? I know how to do it on YouTube, but actually our Twitch viewership is the higher of the two today. So I was gonna throw the poll in. Oh, quick actions. Poll. Yes. Here we are. Create a new poll. Question. Will we hit 500? Yes. No. I'm just gonna let that poll go for like 5 minutes. See how long it takes till we hit that 500 mark. Gonna take a little more than that, but that's fun. I like this. I like those kinds of things. 442 for no shiny for you. HLEEP. HLEEP. Also, shameless plug, join the community Discord. Not a lot happens there currently, but I am actually coming up with some ideas for a kind of overhaul of the Discord, because I don't really like how I formatted it so far. So, things to come. Lots of things to come. I got lots of to-do list items, unfortunately. Including homework. I'm in school. I've got a year left of school. And then I'll have my associates. And that's all I'm going for, so. 444! This Terrakion did not want to shine for the number 4. He seeks greater. Unfortunately. I don't really want him to seek greater. You know what, Terrakion, I'm okay with you just the way you are. If you want to stay that way. I'm okay with that too. No? No? You didn't really care for that speech either. I don't think talking to the inanimate, to the pixels on my screen is gonna help, and it really doesn't help the whole like sanity argument either. Hey, who cares? Apparently, Terrakion doesn't for sure. I was feeling it today. I'm still feeling it. It's what I would say right now. I would love if I could double hunt. I just can't justify buying the capture card right now. Yeah. I also would probably want to homebrew my system first. My one that doesn't have a capture card. And like I said too, the funny thing with these hunts is it doesn't feel like you're going anywhere. You know, the progression is not, there is no progression. There either is or there isn't. It's that 50% chance. Oh, that sucks. We'll never know if that one was the shiny or not. I autopiloted and hit reset before I encountered it. Well, that's okay because this one's gonna be shiny. If that would have worked, that would have been a great clip. But no, I'm not clip farming. You can't clip farm with shiny hunting. You could, don't get me wrong, you can make clips from your shiny hunting, but clip farming? I'd be saying the same thing 500 times. Pokemon never released an online shared world with no head cons. I would go crazy for that. Is one thing that does suck. I kind of you kind of just have to get the satisfaction for like knowing you did it legitimately. You know? And sometimes, you know, with some Icons, I don't have the motivation to go crazy. Yeah, no. I say that, I say yeah, no, but I'm like tracking a living shiny dex, so what am I talking about? But honestly, it's the living shiny dex only really started because I completed my regular living dex. And I was like, well, there's only one more thing to do. So I have my regular living dex in home. And I was like, what do I collect now? What do I do? And I only had one answer. Initially I said, I'm not doing a shiny living dex, that's ridiculous. And then I started to want to organize my shinies. And I was like, well, what do I organize it by? And, oh, well, Pokedex number maybe? You know, you could see where you have blanks, and then basically I just created a living dex without even wanting to, and then I was like, okay, I'm committing to it now. This is the goal. This is what we're doing. The poll ended with a 100% one vote. Yes, we will hit 500 resets before we hit a shiny. Chat has determined. Ideally, chat is wrong. I have 453 resets before a shiny. That's technically true. But it's not the absolute truth. Because we'll hit 454 for certain with this one. Number 454. 454. Satisfying number. 2 4s with 5 in the middle. No! No cigar. No cigarettes, as I like to say. I was away from the games for many years. The Rhythm of My God was my first hunt since 2018. Wow, 7 years. Dang. Well, welcome back. First of all, that's sweet. That's awesome though. Kind of reigniting that Pokemon itch. I get that itch far too frequently. That's what I've realized is I just want a new shiny all the time. Gonna buy Switch 2 soonish. Oh, it's so good. And honestly, if you assuming, okay, so yeah, I wish I could experience playing the Switch games on Switch 2 for the first time, like playing the games for the first time on Switch 2, because oh my gosh, it's a game changer. Scarlet and Violet, especially because they gave it like the 60 FPS update. So huge. Sword and Shield will run really good too. Oh. Yeah, no, that is worth. It's huge. That's really good. That'll be a good way to experience them. That's for sure. My Switch 2 collects dust right now. Like right now, it's not doing much for me. I don't have the new Donkey Kong. Because of TCG Pocket, it sucked you back in. But I do really want the new Donkey Kong, but I wasn't streaming super consistently when it came out, and I was like, I'm not streaming it. I'm just buying it to buy it at $70. I'm like, I have like a huge backlog of games to play, so I just waited on Bonanza. But you will likely, whenever I do get it, you will probably see me play it. The rabbit hole has been sucked into the rabbit hole of Pokemon. Welcome to the club. We're all here against our will. If we could have our sanity back, we would probably take it. But unfortunately, I like Pokemon. No, I'm kidding. I'm not addicted to Pokemon. I just really, really like it. And, you know, after a few hours, I get withdrawals and just need it. The DS games are peak. So I'm a very social person. I very much have the, I don't know if vice is the right word, 14th shiny legendary. So wait, you got yours today. That's your today legendary boy. That means I'm on the, just by like logic, you know, I'm like you got yours, so now it's like my turn, kind of, you know, pass the ball. Oh, so you okay, yeah. So yeah, it's not not affecting at all. That's awesome. Oh, jeez. Well, you know what they say about 464, right? That's how many times it takes to get a shiny Terrakion, is what they say. Oh. I really felt that one. I thought that was gonna work. It did not. Spoiler alert. For my audio listeners. I love the idea that Pokemon Stream VOD has audio listeners. You'll get it before 1500. Oh. You know, I'd take my chances on that. Collecting physical cards has put me in a weird new situation. I have a feeling I know where you're going with this, but you can continue to elaborate because I have a feeling I agree. Some Pokemon. Oh! Yeah, I've never had that. I kept up. I kept up with the games. I'm a nerd. I'm a stinky nerd. Minus the stinky. I'm playing a new game. I already have a team in mind. Now that's kind of cool. That's a cool little side effect. 32 hours from now, I can fight the crossbow. Yeah, this game takes forever. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is not for the weak, but it is fun. But it takes... There is no, like, playing through this in a weekend. This is a project. Back when they did that. Back in my day, we used to have proper. We used to be a proper society. Our games took so much longer. I get you, but I'm gonna have you. That is weird. Oh, that's kind of cool though. That's a cool way to experience it. I've never thought about that. Knowing why is Necrozma one-shotting everything? Necrozma is crazy. I don't know what you're... Wait, I think you... Did you mention what you're... No. I think that was someone else. Yes, no. I was gonna say, I don't know what your team is. Necrozma always destroyed my team by the time I got there. I had to use a lot of revives and also toxic stalling. I threw toxic on my Salazzle, or maybe I even just had it naturally. I would quick claw. My strategy I set up is I gave Salazzle a quick claw. This is for this file. And then I saved right in front of the battle. If Salazzle did not get the quick claw toxic on turn 1, I reset. And I just kept doing that till finally quick claw activated turn 1. And toxic stalled him. Because otherwise he was just one-shotting everything. You could also like focus sash if you have that, but I did not. I just had quick claw. So I assume all you need is level 100 Decidueye. There you go. Yeah, you know, just pick one up. Just, I mean, they're on route, like, thing. I can't even use a move. Oh. Dang. So he's, like, bodying you. You know, Terrakion, this is kind of rude. Terrakion was supposed to be my friend, everyone. Is it weird that I keep looking this way? Where's that? Gamer Nolan, what's good? Welcome in. Good to see ya. I took your advice. I'm back. I gotta pump out some videos though. I've got some stuff in the pipeline, but nothing crazy yet. Every time I have a video idea, it takes more time than I have to put together. So I just say, I'm gonna stream, so at least I'm doing something. And actually, I also really enjoy streaming. But there's definitely a different satisfaction I get from making a video and like having a cohesive project just come together. Different satisfactions, but both satisfying for me. I love resetting the same Pokemon over and over until the colors are different. They're it is somehow become a hobby of mine. I don't know what disease I have, what I've gotten, what I had to do to get here. But this is a pastime I enjoy doing. Unfortunately. You know, I make it really sound like I don't enjoy doing it when I talk about it, but I swear I do. If I did not enjoy doing this, I would not do it, is how that works for me. For most things. Besides some exercises in my program, in my routine, I have a few that I dread doing, but I know they're good. Can I just shiny hunt legends before catching Necrozma? Would not recommend, truthfully, because the shiny charm makes a world of difference. But I understand your pain. That Necrozma battle is really tough, actually. It's kind of nice because, like, a lot of the time, where was I going with that? A lot of the time, Pokemon games aren't very difficult. I'm like slouching in my chair, but I need to slouch for a little bit. I've been sitting up. Tilt controls are a pain. Yeah. Oh yeah, PKSM would be huge if you have your 3DS modded. I did not do PKSM on this, but I do have it. The only thing I have it for, currently anyway, is a lot of you might be noticing when I click through, the character is blonde. A lot of people make their hair colors different. That's not weird. But its name is Zach, and you guys might not know this. That is not my name. My name is Max. This is actually my little brother's copy of the game. He was so far in the game when I bought it off him that I just kept the file. So when I actually transfer these shinies up, I just change the OT, which doesn't actually like affect the mon at all, but I just changed the OT to my name because, I mean, I'm the one hunting it. And I finished off I'm doing all this. I didn't want the OT to say Zach because it's my brother's name, not mine. And also, I love 484 Terrakion. You know, if there was a 484th Terrakion, I think that would be the coolest one, for sure. I'd be like, whoa, I've seen 483 of these. Now 484, you're the cool one. You suck, 484. On the one where I just got Lugia, I hunted in 2 consoles. You're gonna get it before, you're gonna start. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna start after me and get it before me. And I'm gonna like... I'm gonna feel eternal pain. Thank you to Mr. Rakion. Is that like his last name? Rakion? Just passing along that eternal and internal pain. Terrakion. Okay, last name Keon, yeah. Well, Mr. Keon, I'm over it. I like when the colors are red instead of the regular colors. So I request, kindly might I add, in a kind fashion, that 487 You know what's crazy too? I reset over a shiny Entei and still found one quicker than this. Like found another one. So I've dealt with my fair share of pain doing these wormhole hunts. I reset over a shiny Entei. And I just didn't realize, like I clicked to where I was autopiloting. I do that too often. I'm noticing now that I say that again for the second time in this stream. And one time it cost me a shiny legendary. This time, I mean, who knows if it did or not? We'll never know because I didn't encounter it. That could have been the one. That's a good way to think. I'll never know the answer, but... Running it back. Let's go. Come on. You got it. Terrakion, this is starting to be really rude of you. I'm not sure I quite like this. The way that Terrakion is this. I think it's rude. And one shot and I'm cooked. Yeah, you gotta like paralyze or poison or something. Like it is otherwise chopped Huzz trying to battle the Necrozma. I think that was 491. I just didn't press it. And if not, I'm one off. Or it makes up for one that I missed earlier. Okay, I do not like Terrakion that is not shiny. I gotta hit it before 500. That's like the pole threshold. Self-created, by the way. Terrakion smells so bad. I made that song just now, actually. I call it Terrakion Smells So Bad. It's inspired by Terrakions that aren't shiny. Cresselia are one of the Kanto birds. Those are cool ones. The Kanto birds shinies are underwhelming, but the Kanto birds are just so dope that a shiny version of them is just sick. And really the only underwhelming one is, well, let me rephrase. Moltres is not underwhelming, if I remember right. Moltres' shiny is like pink or purple, right? It's like kind of, yeah, well, it's the pink chicken, but it's distinguishable. Are you live on both YouTube and Twitch? Yes, I am. That is why I put the chat up on the screen there, because I have two chats I'm responding to, so it helps at least a little bit if the chats that you're not seeing from the other service appear on the screen, because that could get confusing really quick. That's how we started the stream. That's why this layout's a little choppy. This guy down here in his own little in front of the bottom screen. But the bottom screen doesn't actually have anything important on it, so I figure it's not a big deal. At least for now. I can always rearrange the layout later. Both YouTube and Twitch. Haha, 497. I actually was like, I saw we started at like 313 or something for this stream, and I was like, man, 313, I'm due. I'm so due. That is not the case. I'm not due anything. I am due for anything but. According to Terrakion. Just don't ask him, I guess. That's the only, 500's a cool number, you're right, yeah. But I think we've hyped up 500 more than it's made out to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, if it's number 500, I'm flipping out. But you know what? I'm gonna say that, and we're gonna get there, and it's not gonna shine. That's the classic, like, setting number goal, and it doesn't hit it, and then you realize, oh, I'm curious if I'm over odds already now, though, because odds are pretty good here. It might be more than 1 in 500. I'm not sure for certain, but we might find out soon. Ultra shiny charm, ultra wormhole, legendary odds. Shiny odds and ultra wormhole confirmed. No consensus on odds. It might be 1 in 1,000. We might be under odds, according to some sources, but those sources were also very early on in the game. Oh, big stretch. Big stretching. Leaning back like a real gamer. I'll take this time to give a shameless plug. If you're not following on Twitch or you're not subscribed to the YouTube, this is where I be, slouching and all. Absolutely shameless, not shameless. Plug. What's your lineup? What are you running over there for the Necrozma battle? Any poison types? That's how I did it, as I've already mentioned. But dang, you might be chopped. I was trying to say cooked and chopped at the same time, and then I went. Oh, jeez. This is what shiny hunting does to me. Look at me, I'm like I don't know. I swear the ghost isn't spiked. You've got Zapdos already? Dang, you were... I suppose once you catch one, you can't re-catch it. Kind of eliminates your ability to get anything else, right? I don't know how many you've gotten from these wormholes, but I was honestly a little disappointed when I saw Terrakion. I don't determine anything beforehand. I love the thrill of going through the wormhole and being like, what legend am I getting next? What am I hunting next? Shiny legends from Dynamax Adventures. Yeah, I got 2 successfully from Dynamax Adventures. Like, I have a Giratina, which is dope. And then I have a Tapu Lele? Is it Lele? I think it's Tapu Lele. The easy one. No, it's not Lele. Oh, it might be. Or is it Finny? I think it's Tapu Finny. Yeah, because I was with my friends. We did them together in person a few times. Oh, and I have a Tapu Koko from an event. I have a Tapu Finny as well. Tapu Finny's the one I hunted. According to my living dex, which is in the YouTube description, I have to update my Twitch panels a little better to reflect that. I have a living dex tracker that you can follow along with and see where I'm at. I'll paste the link in my chat on Twitch for y'all, just so you can see. We're at 30.3%, and that's of only what is tracked. my personal rule on how I track is once I've organized it in home, then it gets tracked on there. So there are some that I have not organized within home yet that will be joining that list. Which is sweet, because I don't think I did that. But yeah, I have a few more shinies than what that shows. Like, I don't think my Entei is on there because I haven't transferred it yet. I think I did not hit. I think I hit the button last time, so I'm actually gonna leave that. That was number 509. We're gonna call that 509. I wish I could set up an auto detector to like detect and then move the number up 1 when I reset, instead of manually clicking, because I know that number has to be slightly inaccurate every time because I have little mind mishaps or I'm chatting. I do something in between and just don't remember to hit the button. 511. Ooh, a regular, not shiny version. Ooh. That's okay. I've been a pretty lucky guy in life, so a little difficulty in the shiny hunt never killed nobody. Unless it did. I don't know. Maybe like a slippery slope of events, starting with not doing that well in a shiny hunt. Definitely not getting extraordinarily. What about Lee makes him so extraordinary? I did not press. No way. No way. We gotta get this energy drink. Guess how much I pay for Soul Silver, White 2, Black, and Diamond. Ooh, I like this game. I'm gonna go... Okay, so I know Soul Silver's like 160. White 2 I bought for about 150. 300 right there. Black and Diamond. Diamond's like 50. It's like 70, so what, 370 plus 50. So like I'm gonna go with like maybe $450 total. Maybe even more than that. This is a dope remix. Scary Zero. 260? Oh wait, you mentioned Black was kind of thrown in there free, but that's still my math was way off. What is Soul Silver worth? How did you get Soul Silver that cheap? Soul Silver value. Price charting. Loose price $135. Complete price with case is $195. Oh, here's a copy on eBay. Sold for $120. Hey, nice job. Good for you. I'm not a fan of prices being that high. So the lower, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's still a lot of money, but I mean, you could tell I anticipated 400. So the gaming market, maybe it's... How much is Emerald? I have Emerald. I also have Soul Silver, but it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Come on, Emerald. $200? Well, I'm glad I bought that when I did. Talk about stonks, baby. And I love saying that too because I will never... I won't sell these games. Even if one day I never play Pokemon and I'm never touching Emerald again. The last time I ever touched Pokemon Emerald, I'm just gonna like give it to my kid. I don't have a child currently, I should preface, but my wife and I do want children. My wife and I. Those of you are new to the stream, I was married 2 months ago. Well, saying it like that sounds like we already like divorced or split or something. I am recently married. Our wedding was 2 months ago. I was wed would probably be a better sentence, but who the heck says that? So I'm still even adjusting to like saying like wife. One pops out, 10 more on the way. Yeah, I don't know. I've at least with my my job now, there's no way. That and my house. I mean, my wife and I bought a house earlier this year. That's what you can actually those of you who are newer the J slur, that's crazy. Job. No, those of you who are newer wouldn't, you know, recognize that the background is different, but if you go look on my YouTube channel, you can see in some VODs. I used to be in an apartment complex. Me and my roommate at the time split that apartment, and now I'm in a house. I painted this, and I put these foam things up like a man's man. No, I'm kidding. They're adhesive, and I did paint though. I did paint this. My house and I bought a girlfriend. Did y'all enjoy the 20 fireball shots I left? You know, I feel like I did not get through those until like recently. Like I had those for a very long time, just frozen. I feel like I went to some event and finally like, no, I think I don't want to say I still have them because I feel like I haven't seen them in a while. But I don't remember finishing them, which might be appropriate for the fact that they're fireball shots. So if I remembered finishing that, that's not, you know, alcohol remembering is not the greatest combination. But I had them for a very long time. I like fireball shots. I was gonna say I love, but I was like, there are better. There are better. I'm not gonna pretend. But yo, my watch said it's time to stand. Ugh. All right. Stand break. That's good. Old Smoky. Yeah, there you go. Get some of that like mint. Get that like caramel stuff. What other flavors they got? Cookies and cream. Yeah, billion. Those are good. Yeah, we had those for a very long time. They were eventually enjoyed. And it's probably a good thing we had them for a long time. Not something that needs to happen all the time. I say that, but I think the plan for tonight is my wife and I are having wine and playing Minecraft together. I think that's the plan. So wine and Minecraft night, which sounds like a dream. I bought all the games because I'm going to college next year. Do you have a college picked? I don't know if that's too personal of a question to ask. It's been so long. By that I mean 6 years since I graduated, but they 460? Dang, that's a aspirational Minecraft phase. Yeah, I guess if you're going next year, then you're in an application phase. That makes sense. I'm not that far removed. I remember this. Yeah. That's always fun. Then you get all the drama that comes with that. Ooh. No, I remember there was between people in my class, like, oh, blah blah didn't get into this school, but their best friend did. That's all fun. That will be fun. Did I mute my... Oh no, this one just got really quiet. Skip! Decent, it's just my SAT's buns. I love the adjective buns. Underutilized in my personal vocabulary, needs to be utilized more. I'm picking up buns in my adjective lineup. I also just want to say to the wonderful people on Twitch, I do not really run ad breaks. So if there have been some, which I know Twitch just puts in themselves, that has not been of my manual volition. I feel like I would do that if I had like some crazy level of following that running an ad break would actually like be sustainable, or not sustainable, but like worth anything. But any ads you've seen, I do think I still like get, you know, cut from them because I'm an affiliate now, but I don't like, I'm not clicking run ad break. I don't know how often that's happened. I don't see any of that. You know who did have a crazy look? You know, Ninja is actually still massive. No, I'm playing. Did you actually have a real person? Aquatic Luigi and Aquatic Mario. Dude, every once in a while I've come across like an old file of like those days. We found ways to beef over like the weirdest, smallest things. The problems you can have as someone without real problems are so funny. Did you... Ooh, the AI doesn't know any better. Come on. Doves. See, you gotta find some loophole. Nice. You can move on with the game now. Ba-da-da-dee-da-da-da-da-da. More fun times in sunshine. Da-da-da-da-dee. You're free. Ooh. No shiny to boot. Dang, am I chuz? Am I chopped? $535. 2 5s in the same number. Wait till they find about a 555. I'll be shocked when I get home. Oh, how long you got your shift today? What's the ETA? 10 to 7. I'm trying to think. That's my 9 hours. I assume with like a hour lunch break. That always drives me nuts. I just want to go home. Yeah. Especially, I have a similar one of my. I don't always get that shift, but sometimes I get. It's a 6:30 to 4:30 with an hour lunch break in there. And it's like I don't want this hour. I would rather be done an hour sooner and just like working for family. Oh yeah, you're not gonna get any breaks. Ouch. They at least pay you good, or did they expect a family discount on labor too? I've seen that go both ways. I've seen people get overpaid working with family, and then, you know, oh, your family, you know. Okay, that's good. That's good. Get the money up. Get the bag up. Terrakion, will you shine for me? The answer is no, apparently, by the way. I posted. Oh, nice. Yeah. Man, I remember my summer jobs in high school were like $8 an hour, if I was lucky. Back in my day, before inflation. Moltres has arrived. Come on. Welcome in. Good to see ya. Come on, it's too easy. And that means with the arrival of Moltres, that means 541. Begs to ask the question, will it shine? Island pay? Bro, this is like Animal Crossing? You got paid in, what is the bells? What is up? We are grinding away at this Terrakion with no end in sight. But that's okay, because sometimes it's not about the shiny Pokemon. It's about the friends. And if the double arrival, let's go. Yes. Oh yes, you get free Poipole. That's where I shiny hunted mine. It is full odds. Has no boosted anything. Has a chance to be shiny though, so you bet I hunted it. I have one, and that's why I'm hunting on this copy, because I was able to get the Pokedex completed on this copy to get shiny charm, because I hunted a Poipole first. I actually was friends with a guy named Shiny Terrakion. We were really close quite some time ago, but now I'm hoping to kind of kindle that connection. Ah, please. I'm losing my brain. The only looking at a DS screen. I am very grateful that today we've had a very active chat. I appreciate all of you guys, because doing a hunt like this without any chat is impossible. You can see VODs where I've started and then only gone for maybe an hour at the most, because if chat is quiet that day, I'm just just pressing buttons, zoning, trying to talk to myself. But I can only, I can rant to myself for quite a bit, but when I have chat to bounce off of, it makes something like this so much easier. So I actually appreciate all of you more than you know. Because normally, you know, I talk about like, you know, I actually do really enjoy shiny hunting, like, and then I talk about it like this, where I'm like, but it's so blah blah blah. Stream's perfect on what? Yes, yes. This is perfect. This is a good time frame too. It seems like some of my other time frames I've tried to stream, just like the viewership doesn't hit quite the same. And I mean, I've also been trying to try a little harder with my thumbnails on the YouTube front, stuff like that. So I mean, there are different factors at play than just the time, but consistency too always helps. I gotta finish this island. Yeah, the island challenge unfortunately does not go away. $551 does not actually know who I am. I was gonna say he knows me very well. We've go very far back. But me and 552. I saved the world, I stay. Yeah. No, you save the world and then you... Although, you might be able to wormhole hunt, and if you're not doing the shiny charm... Oh wait, I don't know. I don't remember, when do you get the wormhole? Because you went to Poipole Land, they gave you the Poipole. They took... Oh, that's right. Yeah, Lunala goes to the bridge. Or whatever. That's right. Ah. That does suck. Shameless plug. Follow and subscribe if you haven't already. Those on YouTube, those on Twitch. If you want to see more of me pounding my head against a wall, trying to find a different pixelated color Pokemon. Different pixelated color. That's a sentence of all time. That made sense. No, but I will be streaming more, so stay locked in to be there when I actually get the shiny. Who knows when? Apparently never. That's the conclusion. Oh wait, that was 555. I thought, you know, 3 5s. I was like, that's a perfect number to get it on. I've been predicting numbers since the 300s. I'm cooked. No, back to my other rant that I never finished. A hunt like this is a hunt that I would do on the side. Like, if I was not streaming, I would do it on the side of doing something else. You know, I would have up, you know, homework, and then just like I wouldn't be as locked in as I am now, like getting the reset pretty close to when it appears. But, you know, I'd have it on the side, like doing homework or doing... You know, working on something, anything, you know, even just playing a different game. And I just, you know, press that reset button if it wasn't shiny. But to do it as my activity without a chat is darn near impossible. It's, becomes very difficult. I have done it before to varying levels of success. But every time I've had success, there has been chat. So shout out to you guys. $560. Dang, I said 500. Now we're rolling up on 600. That's criminal. yesterday, I saw a kid from me playing Tetris on his Chromebook. Beast. The double message. That's awesome. I remember playing... I wasn't much of a Chromebook gaming kid. Like, I remember seeing people, like, play, like, stuff like that. Play, like, ROMs of, like, Pokemon games. I remember seeing, like, the random browser... Whatever random browser game would be trending at the time. But I don't know. I always had my phone. I was like, if I want to play something, it's on my phone. But there are a lot of people that did. I remember that. I broke my own Chromebook in 4. That's awesome. That's too good. I think I had the same one throughout the whole time. But I, like, never used it. Because I'd bring my laptop. I was one of those. I had my own laptop. I just brought my MacBook. My state banning phones at school. Uh-huh. Yeah, Yoshi, we're still here. Come on. It's for real this time. This is how we're rolling. Still no Terrakion, too. Still here and still no Terrakion. I'm gonna keep an eye open. Hey! Let's go. Yeah, I think I fall for full. I had an equivalent. I had one class I really did not care about. I forget what it was. That's because I didn't care about it. And I played. That is actually when I finished playing through Breath of the Wild on my Switch, because I would literally just bring my Switch and just like. It was like a tech class, and there are a bunch of people doing similar stuff, so I wasn't like rebellious. You know, I'm not a. I was never the type, but I did complete Breath of the Wild on that. I have sealed Breath of the Wild and never played it. The day you play it, you will enjoy it. Honestly, like I'm not one to like say, "Oh, you gotta." But when you do play it, you know, that's one that I think anyone can enjoy. If anyone deserves to, it's me. Let's go. You know about Crunk? That rings a bell. Also sounds crazy. Oh, yes! Crunker on stream? It's Counter-Strike, but mobile. Not literally. Or not mobile either, it's browser. Yeah, there was actually one class, there was one class I had where we installed... I play a lot of Counter-Strike in my free time, for those of you who don't know, and now it's not so much a lot of Counter-Strike, but when I do have time to play games, Counter-Strike ends up happening more than anything else, probably. And me and a couple of friends installed the original Counter-Strike on some school computers because, one, you could actually get the game file without having Steam because it's like old enough that it's pirated everywhere and stuff. Two, is like the only thing those computers could run in that particular lab, and we would just play Counter-Strike lobbies. Because you couldn't like go online with it. It's the oldest version of kind. It's like 1.6, and so you couldn't like go online. But we played local lobbies with each other. It was hilarious. Those were good times. And it also was a really good time when me and Shiny Terrakion said, hello, nice to meet you. What's that trending sound? Well, it's not really trending anymore. My name is Bing and I'm really glad to meet you. I'm cooked. Recommended to me by some people. Ooh. Bang! One kid gotta win. Victory Royale in the middle of class? That's crazy. You know, I'm starting to think this Shiny Terrakion isn't even real. Our odds are much better than what we're seeing right now. My luck fluctuates. Nothing will beat... Was it Scorbunny? Sobble. Scorbunny was first, and then Sobble was next. That Masuda hunt had me terrified to ever shiny hunt on a stream again. The Sobble saga. This crazy work. Give me a break. Oh, I'm going back to listen. Only appreciate you, Mike. I know you're there in spirit. Hopefully I don't scream in... Well, actually, hopefully I do scream in your ear, because that means I found it. That's what that would mean. Yeah, they've got... I suppose they probably have Fortnite running on just about everything now. Fortnite's still doing numbers? Is this still, like, relevant? I don't... Fortnite daily active players 2025. Run to my phone screen. 1 million daily still? Dang. It's still like crazy. I didn't think it had motion like that, but I guess there's probably a lot of people that still play that. I play Counter-Strike, so how would I know? My name is Pink, and I'm really glad to meet you. That is not a shiny Terrakion. Hit the hay. Hey, Yoshi. Appreciate you popping back in. Always good to see you. Yes, peace, love, positivity. Absolutely. Spread that like the word. And this is a banger song. With Yoshi heading out, we're going to get this shiny. With this song on, we are. No, we're not. We're not ever. Oh, but this song still hit. Ah. Moltres, are you baiting me again? $579 is the one. For some reason, anytime someone says something like that, I'm like, I feel like I missed the shiny, even though I'm watching and like looking at every single one. I'm like, did I miss it? I've reset over too many shinies to like. Dun, 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 dun. I'm so bruh. Terrakion, this is This is probably considered a crime somewhere. I'm not really sure where, but I think it is considered a crime to take this long to be shiny. I'm not sure where I could prosecute that, but yeah, what did you do after work yesterday, Max? Well, I streamed to myself hitting reset over 200 times and still didn't get one. That's what I did. It's okay. You want to know why? I'm having a good time. That's why. My name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. That's gonna be stuck in my head by some people. Yeah. Ooh. It's rather spooky for 585. You know, they actually call me the Terrakion Whisperer? I think. Eptobismol! Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. That's follower number 90, I think. If I'm... It's either 90 or 89. It's close. But thank you. I appreciate it so much. I love hearing... I always... That's from Smash Bros. Brawl, those of you who know that soundbite. I always... sang it as a kid as Pepto-Bismol. I didn't know Latin was even a thing. But I knew what Pepto-Bismol was, because that's what we got if our tummy hurt after eating something you probably didn't need to eat. Not all the time. I should like preface that it was not like a commonplace thing, but I remember because it was the pink one. It was like, whoa, that medicine is very colorful for a medicine. So I always thought it sounded like Pepto-Bismol. So every time I get a follower and that plays, I'm like, my brain immediately clicks and says Pepto-Bismol. I have no control over reacting like that. So just know that anytime I get a follower and I say Pepto-Bismol, my stomach doesn't hurt. That's just what it sounds like. All that to say, thank you for the follow. You will see me live much more frequently than you would have over the last 4 years, which is crazy. That's a lot of time. Even longer than that, honestly. But streaming, I haven't done nearly as long as my YouTube channel. On and off. The YouTube channel started with Let's Plays. That's the crazy part. You can go back. I haven't privated any of them because I'm not really ashamed of any of it. I mean, it's going back. It's like I would not make videos in that fashion now, but it's cool to see too. And I always think it's cool when people leave up the old videos because you know that can be a nostalgia trip for somebody. You never know who or why. Even for myself, it takes me back to a different time in my life, so that's always so fun. I think I'm gonna do one more reset here, and then I might call it. Just getting a little hungry, getting a little tired. My goal is always about a 2-hour goal, and then I kind of just feel how I'm going from there, just so everyone kind of understands. I'll hit another reset here. Kind of where I'm thinking as I continue to get back into this, but do a couple more resets here, and but all that to say, as we near our last couple of resets for today, if we don't get it, forget it, that changes. If you're not following me on Twitch, follow me there, twitch.tv/HLEEP. Those of you who are already there. YouTube.com/HLEEP as well. I multi-stream this same exact. You're getting the same thing on both platforms. So whatever your preferred platform is, if your preferred platform is Twitch, I highly recommend checking out the YouTube anyway, because sometimes I post videos So that's always a different, you know, that doesn't happen on Twitch. So that's holy Nintendo. How did that happen? I was just at 1250. Did I just get raided or something on the YouTube? How did I just hit 12.6? I was at 12.5 literally when I started. I mean, the YouTube stream's been doing solid, but it's not like... There's never a crazy influx. Dang. Well, thank you, everyone. Ireland, thank you for the... I was so caught off guard. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. That's crazy. Thank you, everyone. We're still resetting here. As I was like, I'll wrap it up. Not wrapping up if I'm getting... That's awesome. We are locking in. Can I get a shiny for this cool... You know what? Let's hit 600. Let's hit 600 before I wrap up. $598. Nintendo! I apologize, I did not give a proper shout out to that subscription. Those of you on each platform, the Pepto-Bismol sound plays for Twitch follows. The Rotom one with the Nintendo plays for YouTube subscribers. Twitch subscribers have a different theme entirely, because that's like, there's money involved. So that gets a different theme entirely. I have had one subscriber. The clip is on my YouTube of me reacting when I got that. One paid subscriber. I've had, and that was like a non-Prime. I don't know if I've ever gotten an Amazon Prime, which is weird because that's like free, but not free. 600 did not bring us any closer to the promised land. And I mean, the only way to be closer is to get the shiny. But all that is to say, I appreciate every single one of you so much. This was a fun one. It looks like Terrakion will have to be tackled another stream, another dedicated stream to Terrakion. I don't know if Terrakion will be tomorrow's stream. I might switch it up with, I mean, it'll probably still be Pokemon, but after one Terrakion stream, I can only do so many in a row before I get bored of just Terrakion. Maybe I'll throw him on like on the side or something like that. But there are other games of Pokemon that we can play and hunt, and I will be here live tomorrow for that. Probably more in the morning hours, but if not in the morning, in the night, kind of similar time frame. But subscribe, follow, and then you'll get that notification if I'm live. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you all so much for popping out, and I appreciate all of you so much. See you tomorrow! Why did that sound like Mario?